He was once YouTube's most infamous prankster, a man who could get millions of people to watch him terrorize strangers, streak across stadiums, or bait police around the world. But Vitaly Zdorovetskiy didn't just rise to fame on shock value. He burned it all down with even more shocking behavior. By 2025, the man behind VitalyZDTV had gone from millionaire influencer with over 10 million subscribers and more than 1.5 billion views to a jailed, stateless pariah whose empire lay in ruins. This is the story of how Vitaly destroyed his own career, crossing the line from edgy entertainment into outright crime, and why no one was left to save him when it all fell apart. Origins and early hustle. Vitaly was born on March 8, 1992, in the industrial Russian port city of Murmansk, a harsh, cold place in the far north. He didn't have an easy start. His family eventually emigrated to the United States and settled in Florida, where he tried to make ends meet with odd jobs and failed dreams. He wanted to be a pro skateboarder, but injuries stopped that. He even dabbled in adult film briefly, saying he needed the money, but none of that would define him the way YouTube did. In August 2011, Vitaly launched VitalyZDTV, his channel for prank videos that didn't just push boundaries, they leaped over them entirely. He understood the internet's appetite for danger, shock, and watching someone else get humiliated. In that space, he thrived. Explosive rise to fame. Vitaly's breakthrough came in 2012 with the Miami zombie attack prank. He dressed as a blood-covered cannibal and jumped out at pedestrians, capitalizing on real-life news of a Miami man who had attacked someone while allegedly high on bath salts. That calculated cruelty worked. The video went massively viral, making headlines worldwide and earning him a reputation as the guy who'd do anything for a reaction. His subscriber count shot from 100,000 in July 2012 to over 1 million by April 2013. Within another year, he'd cracked 5 million. By June 2019, he hit 10 million subscribers and received YouTube's Diamond Play button, cementing himself as one of the platform's biggest stars. He bragged about buying a Ferrari, living in a Miami high-rise, and estimated his net worth around $5 million. At the height of his YouTube career, he was earning up to $13,000 a month just in ad revenue, with extra from sponsors and his merchandise line. For many years, Vitaly was untouchable, at least online. The pranks that went too far. But Vitaly's success was always built on danger. His fans wanted escalation, and he was happy to deliver. He didn't just film harmless hidden camera gags, he harassed people in public, terrorized strangers, and risked his safety and theirs. He made a name out of getting arrested in different countries for increasingly brazen stunts. In 2014, he stormed the field at the FIFA World Cup final in Brazil, shirtless and grinning, with natural-born prankster scrawled on his chest, watched by over 1 billion people live. He was arrested for trespassing and banned. In 2016, he climbed the famous Hollywood sign and was again arrested for trespassing. That same year, he ran shirtless onto the court during Game 4 of the NBA Finals, earning more headlines and another arrest. In 2017, he crashed the field during Game 5 of the World Series, again displaying his website on his chest before police dragged him away. He even climbed the pyramids of Giza in 2020, filming himself perched illegally atop one of humanity's oldest monuments. Egyptian authorities arrested him and detained him for 5 days. YouTube turns against him. As his reputation for wild stunts grew, so did the backlash from YouTube itself. The platform was under increasing pressure to clean up its content and make advertisers happy. Around 2018, YouTube began to systematically demonetize prank channels that relied on harassment, danger, or explicit adult themes. Vitaly found himself on the losing side of that shift. Suddenly, his videos were marked not advertiser-friendly. His ad revenue dropped. Brands wanted nothing to do with him. To compensate, he launched Vitaly Uncensored around 2018, a subscription website promising pranks too explicit for YouTube, often featuring nudity or sexually aggressive setups that many argued crossed the line into harassment. While he boasted it made millions, it also revealed he was willing to sacrifice ethics entirely for money. Critics slammed him for normalizing sexual harassment and filming stunts designed to degrade women for laughs. Rather than adapt, Vitaly doubled down on the very shock tactics YouTube was trying to eliminate. The darkest turn, the Miami battery arrest. His pattern of pushing boundaries finally exploded in April 2020 in Miami Beach. Vitaly was arrested for aggravated battery after allegedly assaulting a female jogger. According to the police report, he ambushed her without provocation, leaving her badly bruised and traumatized. Vitaly later claimed it was a misunderstanding, but the details were damning, and he couldn't pass it off as just another prank. He posted a $7,500 bond to get out of jail, but the felony charge stuck. Fans who'd once cheered his antics turned on him. Comments on his channel were filled with anger and disgust. Sponsorships and opportunities dried up almost overnight. It was the clearest sign yet that the world no longer saw him as a mischievous prankster, but as someone genuinely dangerous. A desperate reinvention on Kick. With YouTube money fading, Vitaly tried to reinvent himself in 2024. He turned to Kick, a streaming platform with looser moderation rules, trying to capitalize on its reputation as a haven for controversial creators. But instead of cleaning up his act, he got even more extreme. He launched vigilante-style predator hunting live streams where he confronted alleged child predators in public places with cameras rolling. In May 2024, he and rapper YG filmed themselves baiting someone in a Miami Publix grocery store with a fake alligator as a threat. In another video, he punched an alleged predator during a confrontation. He boasted about these stings online, claiming to be cleaning up the streets, but critics pointed out the dangerous hypocrisy. He was exploiting serious social issues for clicks, playing to judge and jury without any real evidence, and risking innocent lives for entertainment. By November 2024, he was facing a lawsuit from a Hollywood screenwriter he had accused of pedophilia on camera, allegedly defaming and humiliating an innocent man. The numbers start to collapse. Behind the scenes, the numbers were getting ugly. His once thriving YouTube channel had flatlined. By mid-2025, he had about 10.2 million subscribers but was gaining fewer than 10 new subs a month, essentially zero growth. Total views plateaued at 1.56 billion. His daily average views fell to under 150,000, a fraction of his former reach. His monthly YouTube earnings dropped to between 1.3K and 1.6K, well below his peak. He stopped uploading for long stretches. Sponsors were nowhere to be found. Even Kick audiences began to tune out, uncomfortable with the violent, borderline criminal nature of his streams. For a man who once bragged about his cars, condos, and millions, it was an unmistakable sign of decline. He was burning through whatever goodwill he had left in the last desperate bid for attention. The Philippines meltdown. But no one expected just how badly it would end. In April 2025, Vitaly went to the Philippines and quickly descended into chaos. Live streaming on Kick, he committed a bizarre spree of petty crimes, harassing a female security guard, stealing a police patrol motorcycle, grabbing a restaurant's electric fan, trespassing into McDonald's kitchens, climbing onto jeepneys and rooftops, and making bomb threat-style jokes that caused panic. Videos show him ignoring security guards, taunting them, and laughing off the threat of arrest. He bragged about being famous. He believed nothing could touch him. But the Philippine authorities disagreed. He was arrested on April 2nd, 2025, and charged with 3 counts of unjust vexation, theft, and alarm, and scandal. He was labeled an undesirable alien and sent to Camp Bagong Diwa under the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. It was the beginning of his true fall. As the case dragged on, the Philippines ordered him deported, but both Russia and the US refused. By June 2025, he remained jailed, looking gaunt and frail, his career frozen and abandoned. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the rise and fall of internet legends.